Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple me.
Stop what you're doing and say after me. No matter what life send my way, I am focused on the positive. I am gentle with myself as I learn how to level up. I am smart enough to succeed at what I try. I am stronger and more creative than I believe. I am more confident in my ability to complete what I started. I am blessed with considerate skills and resource to create success. I am always, come on man, you reach right there, sir? I am always moving forward. You never turn back, okay? Wagwan, my people. Hope everybody doing okay. Hope everybody doing alright. Yet another Saturday morning, I get up and find myself alive. Every day above ground is a blessing. How awesome it is to be amongst the living, and surely, not amongst the dead. Give thanks to life for the gathering. Wagwan for soap them today. I remember today, international soap there. Big pot of soap. Pumpkin soap or pea soap. I mix both the pumpkin and the peas together. Yes, it can happen. You understand? If you want cook some gungo soap, you can do that too. How much a pound for gungo? The amount them a sell the gungo for, might as well them keep that to themselves and nah buy it so dear. Anyway, now people, watch me we'll have some news. You understand? People who forget them head fun off them now funny talk them a carry them, but them a charge them. Cause look pan all this all dirty boy yeah. A 19-year-old man has been charged with rape of a 5-year-old girl in Westmoreland. And really I tell me say, who enough and half him head? Him name Peter McDonald, otherwise called Junior. A delivery man of Westmoreland has been charged with rape following a police probe into the incident which occurred last week. The child, a student, has since been admitted in hospital, the police said. It was reported that sometime in the afternoon on November 22nd, 2023, the child was at home when she was lowered to the next door neighbor's house. And guess what, one people? While the little baby go over there, 5-year-old a baby, you know, Peter, yes, penetrate the child via our vagina. And really, I tell me, say, you know, all of this. And Peter still alive, but hold on there. And Peter alone forget slap boy, you know, because this a pastor boy forget slap boy too, you know, let me tell you about him. The St. Catherine minister of religion on Thursday pled guilty to indecent assault of an 11-year-old girl. The man whose name is being held to protect the child's identity is to be sentenced in the St. Catherine Parish Court on February 9th next year. No. We need to know this boy. We need to know this boy name. He pled guilty at the start of the trial. You understand? Bail was further extended. The married man was arrested after a report was made to the police that he sexually molested the young girl who is a relative of his wife in August 2022. He was subsequently charged with indecent assault following a question and answer session. Hey boy, I know exactly where I'm off and we need to find out him head, you know. People, we need to find out this boy head. Anyway now, watch me move on with the news because this one here seems a little bit fishy. I go and tell you what me know and then you tell me what you think, okay? The St. Elizabeth police are investigating a reported abduction of a public health inspector assigned to the Black River Health Department in St. Elizabeth. Chevron Morris was last seen at home on Monday and returned Friday morning and informed his relative that he was abducted on Wednesday night. Mr. Morris said at about 8 o'clock while walking along the road, he was approached by 3 men who forced him into a car. His face was covered and they drove away with him. Mr. Morris further stated that on Friday morning, he was left close to the same location from which he was abducted. That thing come and I tell the people, you understand? But anyway, people as me say, this is one that sound fishy. Me I go see me uno. I say, I still like coming right down at St. Elizabeth. If me they tell you this, I believe in about if Blackboard tell you, I go believe Blackboard. But hold on. You go make Blackboard tell you something. And them a Toyota is up on the screen and them me I can talk about right now. And I guess I gun power one. He birth cert and additional information finally reaching. 2 motorcyclists are dead following a collision on the Ballards Valley Main Road in St. Elizabeth yesterday morning. They are 45-year-old Odaine of Ridge District in the parish and Kimany of Mòrdą in Manchester. It is understood that the men were riding in the opposite direction when the mishap occurred. Yes, people. Sometime after 6, the crash was reported to the Junction Police by a coastal bus driver who passed the scene. The bus operator also informed the police that a few minutes before the fatal incident, Swaby, yes, 45-year-old Swaby, had crashed into the side of his vehicle and right gone about him business. But people, as I say, if I me tell you no, someone are not going to believe. But you know when Blackboard talk, everybody believes. So Blackboard, how we really is to go on?
At about 6:10 this morning, the information we have is that 2 motorcyclists were traveling along the Ballards Valley Main Road. They were traveling in opposite directions when the drivers failed to keep their left. This resulted in a collision which took place in the middle of the roadway. Both drivers sustained serious injuries. They were rushed to the Black River Hospital where they both succumbed to their injuries. It must be noted that neither of the drivers was wearing any form of helmet or safety device. Both have since been identified. The matter is still being investigated by our head of traffic, and we continue to speak to our motorcyclists to use the roadway with due care, and in particular to ensure that they're wearing their helmets.
The division has recorded 28 fatal collisions resulting in 32 deaths. Majority of these deaths, they are motorcyclists. I'm just appealing to all the users of the road, especially motorcyclists, that we must be extremely careful, especially coming up to the festive season. Wear your safety gears and ensure that the life you save is yours.
Let me tell you something, you no matter how you talk to them nah listen. And guess what? Me nah feel sorry for them, you know, cause boom. See one day last night in that one devil about him and undertake one of the little play car them and run right and that. Me no now wonder why play car. Under fit. I me attack. The area now.
Yeah, I chuck off. Yo, I'm here chuck. I'm here chuck now. I did not attack them. How wicked looking get
At this point, me tired of talk to them, you know. You understand? Because from January, me talk to them and now December, them not here. So, make them go and do what them have to do, you understand me? We worried about them. Worse now this silly season. I'll be a stupidness, I go up on the road. Anyway, now people watch go and power, go and me see one whole heap of cockroaches come out yesterday and I make a bag of noise. After the police, them go some boom and flick that Jacka Diamond right out of the pack and throw a yes and speed over it and say, yo, that dead. You understand? Yes, man. Then most of the yes could have killed the Jacka Diamond. Dead right there, say, you know. Hear the people them. A party might come from the police them say no, the toll lie. You don't know which party might come from. In just gonna be taxi man right up there. So you don't know that. If all the thing on enough would come out, come, pick up for criminal. But the police them are that still cause they making friend get away. Oh, no for make one get away. Oh, no for make one of the thief and boy, the 2 of them should have get slapped away. No, here the little criminal them right around on the spot. Watch I go on my war, go kill back 2 police. Do enough to do. But me sure say, who know me I go read about. Cause the police they want bonus in us all. Loaned up in them and make fee December. Yeah. Watch you go on power. Michael, come tell the people them where really go on.
Somewhere about 12:35 a.m., a team of police officers from the Kingston Western Division were traveling in a marked police vehicle and mobile patrol along Sunlight Street when the said white Probox turned onto Sunlight Street from Maxfield Avenue into the path of their service vehicle, where they made a sudden stop. One man exited the said Probox, ran, after which the driver exited, opened gunfire at the police, who returned the fire, hitting him and recovered a Glock pistol with 2 rounds. He has since been identified as Nackeem Mullins, otherwise called Jacka Diamond, and he's the leader of the Top Sunlight Street gang. We have since received threats that men from the area will be carrying out attacks against our police officers. I would really like to warn these persons not to carry out any such threats. We will advise also that our officers have been placed on high alert and are very prepared to defend any action that may threaten our safety and security.
Remember good, make it credit where credit is due. And when they do stupidness, me talk about it too. But well done, police. Well done. And two of them I should have catch still, you understand. But me kind of easing up a little bit because when they get one out of Spanish Town. Yes, people, them get one out of Spanish Town. Them flying back and big dirty thinking in the come over about them a probe. Probe what? This is why I get exactly him deserve him a criminal. Me know him good. 25-year-old Zidane Islap. Right when ever is the him come from. Him a criminal. Him one them I plan for switch and go up on the other side. Him a criminal, you understand? So 12-20, the military, yeah man, confront him and guess what? Dead body lay down pan GRUNG. An illegal firearm with 11 rounds of ammunition. The police them go down, they go pick up, you understand? And me tell you something. You know I wonder which part name ever is the pen. If I day me I telling about Spanish Town and me I telling about capture land. At the same place. Yeah, at the same place. Right up at capture land and then the sinkhole the wishpa, then show holy body at the same place. So as a concerned citizen, me ask the soldier, I really go on, me could come here and say come kill man. The soldier say, I don't know what say. And my view we are listen to. You understand? He might give me the correct lead some the other day. So that's why we decide so we go on foot patrol right round there so and guess go on power go on. We walk a youth, you understand? And he was acting in a manner that aroused our suspicion and guess go on power go on. We do what my view tell we do. Once you see them behave like that, put it on. So them say by the time them figure so boom and select. The youth select and fire for them first and then duck. And them go so boom and just wet him up. You understand? In the come, just go one side. Go one side and make the police them do them work. I'm a tough fact for the stone people. Later, I found the time again. Holy crocus bag sitting. Crocus bag sitting me a phone. Yeah man. All about them pack bag and gone down there. So crocus bag things. But for now, let me give the people them some more news because Mama perish, you know. Water come on me, yay. I'm go around the road that here say, yo, I miss fight dead in my people. A 93-year-old woman perished in a house fire in Cold Spring, Westmoreland, Thursday night. She has been identified as Violet Reed, otherwise called Miss Vi, from the community. Yeah, people, they are telling us, yo, feel it for Miss Vi. All of Miss Vi also burn down Miss Vi, so you know. John knows time, Miss Vi, soul, rest in peace. People who nothing dead, you know, them are dead, in some gruesome ways, you know. And then you have some little criminal. Some little criminal who still have life. Then all this right now, you know, people don't make no sense to me. You know. Maybe it gonna make sense to Uno, but this year no make sense to me. That's why I tell them I don't believe in the justice system. I mean I gonna ever believe in the system. Because this a girl should have get fun off, you know. Long. This a girl enough to reach, but no child thing, you know. Hear this you know people. Because I was upset on the sack them on in here.
We got particulars about their sentence and that they were fairly relevant to the proceedings that are still ongoing. We have since got disclosure of material coming from them, and what we have asked for is disclosure of what transpired in court. Their credibility is an issue, the circumstances under which the statements came to be given. Their plea deal, because you heard the sentences, and they are quite on the low side for this type of offense. So it was, we thought, obvious on the face of the record that there was a plea deal. The Crown conceded that there was an arrangement and that it was done pursuant to legislation, and that the record of the entire proceedings, inclusive of the transcript, is sealed. It being sealed by a judge of the court, there would be a process that we would need to go through. The judge today was mindful of the actions of her sister judge and would not wish to sit in appeal of that decision, which would be inappropriate of her, because she was not present for she doesn't understand the circumstances. So it is now for us to seek to get those records which we think would be relevant to the handling of these two potential witnesses in court if and when they come to evidence. We have already received notice that the Crown intends to remand them, and we are of the view that anything touching and concerning them, their credibility, and how they came to give statements while accused persons is relevant to their evidence. They would have given these statements, and we wish to understand.
What is the process you intend to take next to access these?
It would require us asking for, even to ask the judge who made the order. But I would not wish to go into the process here. I would not wish to discuss the process here.
But it's a matter that you'll deal with right here at the Supreme
It's a
Court.
matter that we would wish to deal with here first. I'm not sure myself what happened today in court as the Crown responded was when I got an understanding as to what had transpired. I knew that something had happened, that counsel had been asked to leave, and that the DPP made press statements. I thought in light of her press statements, talking to the press, you could certainly speak to the persons who are impacted by what you have done, in addition to the individuals who are of course serving their sentence. And you were told, no, this...
How do you think it might affect the case should you not get the facts?
I'm not going to speculate as to how it may affect. Our intention is to try and put ourselves in the best position that we can in order to have a fair trial, and the courts here recognize that disclosure is relevant and essential to a fair trial. I understand that there are concerns about how the information is treated. We recognize that there would, of course, need to be care in the handling of materials such as this. I'm very mindful, and you're aware of that, in how I treat the information I get. It's given to me for a particular purpose. It's not for me to share with the public. It's for me to prepare myself so that we can be effective as we go forward in representing our client. The charge is a very serious one. They're charged with capital murder. And in these circumstances, we're of the view that every effort should be made to put the defense in the best position that it can be, so that the persons can say that they have had a process that was procedurally fair.
Let me tell you this. Me believe in one thing and one thing only. And it's called jungle justice. You see this quota where them rich, them need it for rich. You see this plea dealer them get, them need it for get. None of them should be alive. Yeah. You're not one of them. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense to me none at all. And then they're going to tell me, say, oh, no, I look for give them prison term. I should I get fun off? Matter of fact, let them out. Give them bail. Give them bail. None of them do it. Let them out. Let them off of this case. I don't see where go and power go on. You don't see where go and power go on and see which God them serve. If you don't think you know bad, let them out. Yo, you know too? You know go and do what you not do, man. You know? Now wicked, man. You can never, me know everybody have to get a work, you know. You know should even pick up this case. Nobody should even represent them since you carry them around there. Nobody know if you represent them none at all. Let them out, let them get bail. You understand that all the people out there want to fix them. As a matter of fact, I don't understand how prisoner sit down with them, next to them, in a prison. This don't make no sense either. Why don't you can't create greater something in iPhone? Greater something in iPhone, man. Everybody pan this know my style, I know my style already. Me not come out to come beg, you understand? I don't beg a soul a thing, but me I beg you a favor right now. I beg you a favor for me. Somebody, anybody. You can't make a nation proud. You can't make a nation proud. You can't make wake up one morning and hear say, yo, them under white cheat. And them a link my view, forget a toe tag. Come on, man, do something for your nation, man. Somebody, anybody, take one for your team, man.
Thanks for watching. This was a MyView TV production. Remember to share, like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, tell a friend for tell a friend, and remember, him never bring nobody forward for cheer for him. Walk good.